We all want things to be easier, don't we? Ease feels kind. It feels like relief. And in the beginning, choosing easy feels harmless. You skip the hard conversation. You put off the difficult task. You choose comfort over effort, just for today. But here's the truth no one ever warns you about. Easy never stays small. Easy compounds. The first consequence of choosing easy every day isn't failure. It's numbness. You don't feel worse immediately, you just feel less. Less urgency. Less hunger. Less of an edge. Life becomes smoother, but it also becomes flatter. And because nothing is obviously wrong, you don't notice what's quietly slipping away. The second consequence is a subtle erosion of your self-trust. Every time you say, "I'll do it tomorrow," or "I'm not ready yet," or "now isn't the right time," a small promise is broken. Not to the world, but to yourself. Over time, something dangerous happens. You stop believing your own words. You stop trusting your future intentions. And when you don't trust yourself, confidence cannot survive. The third consequence is living in borrowed meaning. When your life stops demanding effort, you begin to borrow stimulation. Endless content, endless scrolling, endless noise. This isn't because you're lazy, but because stillness would force an honesty you're trying to avoid. Easy avoids discomfort, but it also avoids clarity. And clarity is where all growth begins. Here is a quiet but painful truth. A life built on ease eventually feels heavy. Not because it's hard, but because it lacks resistance. Just like our muscles weaken without tension, the mind weakens without challenge. And weakened minds feel restless, anxious, and unfulfilled, even when everything looks fine on the outside. Another consequence no one talks about is delayed regret. You see, easy doesn't punish you now. It waits. It waits until you see someone younger surpass you. It waits until you realize time has passed much faster than you expected. It waits until you notice your dreams feel distant instead of alive. Regret doesn't scream at you. It whispers, "You knew better." Choosing easy every day doesn't ruin your life. It shrinks it. Your world becomes smaller. Your courage becomes quieter. Your goals become more reasonable. Not because you lack potential, but because you avoided friction. Now listen carefully. Hard is not the goal. Growth is the goal. And growth requires resistance. The problem isn't comfort itself. The problem is default comfort. Living in ease by choice is rest. Living in ease by habit is decay. Here's what choosing hard does differently. Hard builds self-respect. Hard sharpens your awareness. Hard creates momentum. Hard asks something from you. And in return, it gives you something back, meaning. When you choose effort over ease, your confidence becomes quieter but stronger. Your identity becomes anchored in action, not just intention. Your life feels earned, not accidental. Hard does not make life perfect, but it does make life honest. If this message feels a little uncomfortable, that's not a problem. That discomfort is awareness waking up. Ask yourself, gently, where have I chosen easy instead of right? What discomfort have I been avoiding that could actually set me free? What version of myself have I been postponing? You don't need to become extreme. You don't need to suffer. You just need to stop choosing easy by default. One harder choice a day is enough. One honest decision. One difficult task completed. One moment of courage instead of comfort. Because here's the truth most people learn far too late. Easy today becomes hard tomorrow. And hard today becomes easy later. The choice isn't really between comfort and pain. It's between growth and regret. If this spoke to you, don't just rush past it. Sit with it. Watch it again if you need to. Share it with someone who keeps choosing easy, not because they're weak, but because no one ever told them the true cost. And if you want guidance that respects your intelligence and helps you rebuild your mindset one honest truth at a time, subscribe to this channel. We don't chase comfort here. We choose depth. We choose effort. We choose the life that feels earned. Because the consequences of choosing easy every day are quiet, but they last. And now, you know. Thanks for watching.